So for those of you who have not met Buddha Bear before, this is Buddha Bear. And Buddha Bear has been diligently studying the Dharma, very interested in the Dharma. And she said to me the other day, she said, you keep talking about brown bears and black bears and grizzly bears and Smokey the Bear and Yogi Bear, but they're all American. Yeah. Why aren't you talking about panda bears? Yeah. You know, she said, are you just being patriotic for your own country? Yeah. You should talk about panda bears. There's baby panda bears and big panda bears. There's so many panda bears in China, and they're my cousins. And then she said, you're not only forgetting panda bears, you're forgetting Siberian brown bears. Yeah. And Siberian brown bears, you should remember them. They don't like being left out, okay? Because they tend to be when people go camping, they'll go rummaging through their stuff, you know, looking for food. And some of them, they'll eat meat. So, you know, you want to be careful around the East Siberian, East Siberian bears. And then she said, but you also need to talk about the Kamchatka brown bears. They're further east. The East Siberian ones are kind of in the east part of Siberia. Kamchatka, you know that part that hangs over, you know, just above Japan and Korea? So they have really big bears, Buddha Bear told me. Their bears can be 8 feet long. And when they stand on their hind legs, they can be almost 10 feet tall. So they're big, but they're kind of like me. They're really friendly towards people. They don't bother people too much. They eat berries, they eat nuts, they eat fish. We'll work on them, trying to get them to be vegetarian. But you know, they're kind of half vegetarian, and really, you know, they don't disturb people. You don't have to be too afraid of them, even though they're so big, 10 feet tall on their hind legs. Oh my! How tall are you, Buddha Bear? Oh, only 9 feet. Okay. Yeah, see, 9 feet. 1. Okay. So, Buddha Bear, your lesson today is you kind of have all the right accoutrements to be a Buddhist. You got the color. Yeah. You got the mala. But you know, being a Buddhist isn't just about the color and the mala and what you look like on side. Being a Buddhist is what's in your heart. Yeah, you got a heart in there? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay, good. It's beating. So, yeah, being a Buddhist is what's inside your heart. It's not how you look, because you're not on a fashion show. So you have to really know what are the qualities of the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, and how they can help you on the path. And you also have to have some concern about being in samsara and wanting to get out. Because if you don't have those two, then what do you really believe in? Yeah. Do you know what you believe in? Do you know why you believe in it? Do you know what your spiritual goals are? So you need to think about that kind of thing. And then when you have, then you take refuge. Yeah. and you take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. But when you take refuge, you don't just say, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, I take refuge in you. Save me. Do something. Give me all the realizations. Protect me. Yeah, you don't say that to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. They aren't theistic. They aren't like God. Yeah. The way they help you is by teaching you the Dharma. So then you have to learn the Dharma. Not just hear it. You got to learn it. And then you got to think about it and see if it makes sense and practice it. Mm-hmm. And then if it makes sense and you practice it and it helps you, then you take refuge. You got it? I got it. But I like chanting Namo Amitofu. Can we chant Namo Amitofu too? Okay. Yeah. But when you chant Namo Amitofu, remember, you got to include the panda bears and the East Siberian bears and the Kamchatka bears, all the bears you told me about. Yeah, because we're taking refuge and chanting Namo Amitofu to benefit all of them. So you visualize, we're surrounded by all the bears. Oh my God. Yeah, uh-oh. Yeah, so we're surrounded by all the bears, and you're leading them in chanting Namo Amitofu and wanting to get born in Amitabha's Pure Land. Yeah, they have a special branch for bears. Okay, so you ready? Let's go. Let's go.
Because you left out the polar bears.
Oh, we left out the polar bears.
And koala bears.
And koala bear. Oh, yes, we have somebody from Australia. Yeah,
Sun
so we got to
bears.
remember the polar bears. The polar bears are really having a hard time of it. Yeah, we got to make special prayers for the polar bears. And the koala bears are having a hard time too. Yeah, the fires really damaged them, and there's very not so many left now, huh? The Berenstein bears? Oh, who are they?
They're distantly related to Mama, Pop, and Baby Bear that Goldilocks knows, but it's a family of bears that had a lot of books about just being good and kind and figuring things out. And
Okay.
Mama, Papa, the kids.
Okay. The Care Bears. What are the Care Bears?
I don't know if it was originally a cartoon or books, but they're these lovely bears that have different icons on their tummies. They're all about love and compassion and good Buddhist things. I'm sure they're all Buddhist.
Oh, good. Okay, you have lots of friends. Oh, the Care Bears radiate light just like the Buddha does. Okay. Okay. So there's lots of other bears that we got to remember. And the koala bears, they're very little, kind of like your size, aren't they? Yeah. And they climb trees. And they get up in the trees and then they chant, Namo Amitofu.